I just wanted to, on a not so happy note, just send my condolences out to the family, friends and relatives, or family of one of the most beautiful little ladies I've ever met, it being Delma Swan. Delma passed away not too long ago while she was on a holiday in America after a fall, so it was very unexpected. So Delma is the current president and secretary of the Darwin Casuarina Lions Club, and she dedicated her life to volunteering and doing work for the community. A lot of people remember her with her infectious laugh, her smile, the way she got in under your armpit for a photo. It was really, really cool, and the work that she did was amazing. My mum used to travel with Delma a lot, and she shared a room with her on many, many trips, so it was interesting to hear some of the stories my mum had to say about Delma. Most people, if you look through the Darwin Casuarina Lions Facebook page, you will see that page absolutely littered with photos of Delma because she did so many events and contributed so much to the community. So I didn't want to say too much tonight about it, but I did want to pay my respects to her family. She's a mother, a wife, a grandmother. She did so much for her family and her community, and she will be very, very missed. And a lot of people in the community are extremely shocked that she's no longer with us. A bit of more lighthearted note, I just wanted to send out my best wishes and congratulations to Manuel Cotis and his wife Nitsa from the Fannie Bay supermarket. They have owned that supermarket for almost 40 years and they recently retired, so I really, really hope they have a long, happy retirement and that they get to spend that time travelling and with their grandkids and their kids, which is something that Manuel, I know, has missed out for a very long time because he's dedicated a lot of his time to work. I know that we will all miss the rice pudding that Nitsa makes for the Fannie Bay supermarket. I go in there and it's not there anymore and I'm really devastated. So I really hope that they have a really good retirement. A couple of weeks ago on the 16th of July, I held a sausage sizzle out the front of his shop to just kind of bring people together, and I reckon about 250 people turned up for a sausage sizzle and say goodbye to the family. A really, really cool night. So congratulations to them. Also, I had while most of our members over here were competing in the Grand Fondo, I had a community day, so I couldn't compete in that, out at the Fannie Bay Equestrian Club, and it was absolutely amazing. I would like to thank Just Coffee for coming and providing caffeine for all the parents, the Fannie Bay Equestrian Club for providing pony rides and hay bale rides. We had the Royal Flying Doctor plane, simulator plane. We had police, fire and emergency services there. We had the police dogs, the police horses. The army trucks came down. We had a jumping castle. We had sand art, so the kids were all making cards with sand art. We had Waratah Football Club who came down and did little clinics with the kids. It was really good. What else am I missing? Horses. I did a sausage sizzle. Yeah, horses galore. Deadly Hair Dude, yes, they came down and gave free haircuts and sprayed colours in hair. It was really great. I think we had about 500 people through the door. So it was a really, really good day. I've got bigger plans to make it bigger and better next year, and if I had have had more time to think about it this year, I probably would have done some sort of fundraising as well. So next year, bigger and better. We ran out of sausages twice, so we needed to top up. As some of our members tonight have said, it is Principal's Day tomorrow, and I just wanted to say a massive thank you throughout to Carol Putica, who is the principal of Ludmilla Primary School. Tomorrow is, on Principal's Day, is her last day of teaching in the Territory. So she finishes up, and I think she's been at Ludmilla Primary School for about 7 years now, and she's made an absolutely amazing contribution to that school. She's brought that community together like it wasn't able to have been brought together before. So that school is going to absolutely miss Carol in that role, and I thank her very much for the work that she's done. Bianca Hype at Parap, the new principal Annette Pedersen at Darwin Middle School, and also thank the outgoing principal Ben McCasker, Joe Hewitt at Darwin High School, Cameron Hughes at St John's, and Anne White at the Northern Territory School of Distance Education. I know that sometimes they get forgotten as a school, but they do so much work for the kids that can't quite attend face-to-face schooling. So thank you to all those principals. I'll see you all tomorrow with my little deliveries, and thank you everybody. Have a great night.